Sorry, Lee, would you mind just spinning it round a bit because it's a mad angle? Yeah, cheers, bro. Appreciate that.
So what are we doing?
So pick your team that we want to go through, and then I think
Fantasy. Oh wait, but you only have a certain amount of budget.
Yeah, you got a budget, and
could you zoom in a little bit, please, Stan? I'm just like
in a joint one.
100. Yeah, joint one.
Yeah, we'll do a fellas,
and then we'll see if we can make a league.
Oh, we're gonna make a league for the fans. Yeah. All right, guys. So we're gonna do a World Cup Fantasy League. Join in. We'll give I don't know, fucking 500 quid to the winner.
Where we starting?
You guys heard the fellas. $500 on the line. Well, I think they said quid, but $500 on the line. Let's make a team. All right, World Cup Fantasy. We got 100 mil budget, 15 players to choose from. I think we'll start with goalkeeper. Well, actually, let's see. Who's the most expensive players? Actually, no, never mind. We're going to start with goalkeeper. We'll build our way up, kind of. We'll pick and choose a little bit. But I'm thinking we need a keeper that, is conceding a lot of shots, not a lot of goals, because we need them to make saves and have clean sheets and stuff. But a keeper that, might not have the best defense is kind of what I'm thinking. I'm kind of thinking, where is he at? What the heck? I'm thinking Courtois for goalkeeper. Belgium, decent little team, right? Probably going to go pretty far in the tournament. I don't know how this works. I don't know if it's just a group stage or if it progresses or what, because obviously people get knocked out. But I feel like Courtois, Belgium's defense, and it's good, but it's not insane at all. So I think they're probably going to concede a lot of shots. Hopefully Courtois can make a lot of saves. I think that gets his points up. Like I said, clean sheets too. And they have a pretty decent group. I don't think it's too crazy. Belgium plays Egypt, Iran, and New Zealand. It's not too crazy. I feel like he can get a lot of clean sheets in that one. And for the second goalkeeper, because you don't really need anyone insane, you might want some bit of a backup in case Courtois was to get injured or something like that. So I'm going to go with Eloy Room. Curaçao, first time in the tournament. They're going to play Germany, Ecuador, and Ivory Coast. Insane lineup for them. But like I said, he's not going to play, so it's fine. Well, actually, if he's not going to play, we can just bank everything on Courtois and go get the cheapest goalkeeper out there, a.k.a. my guy, Brady. Let's go. So, I take it back. No Eloy Room. We're going to get Brady and Courtois. I've never even heard of Brady. No idea who he is. Moving on. Defense. Well, actually, let's go forwards. Top three big dogs. Kane, Mbappe, and Haaland. All 10.5 million. We got to get one of them, right? You got to get one of them. We're going to go with the dictator himself. Kylian Mbappe. He's leading France, right? He's going to take all the penalties for France. So, he's bound to get points. And maybe even some assists. He's playing, I don't know. He's going to play a ton for one. He's trying to get tons of goals because he's trying to break that record. And like I said, I think he's the penalty kick taker. So it'll be nice and easy if they get any penalties. We're also going to go with Messi. Same type of thing. Penalty to Argentina, penalty to Argentina, penalty to Argentina. That's exactly what happened last World Cup. And it's going to do the exact same thing this World Cup. So Messi's on the ball, 12 yards away, slotting it home every time. Moving on. The last player that we will get for the attacking position, I'm thinking Matheus Cunha. Had a really good season with Man United. He's a freaking baller. And, yeah, he's going to be probably leading the lines for, not leading the lines, but I'm sure that he's starting for Brazil, and he's going to get plenty of minutes. So we're going to go with Matheus Cunha there. Defense, we want some attacking-minded defenders. And who better to start with than my boy, Mark Cucurella. Crazy hair. He's flying up. He's definitely starting at left back. There's no way anyone else is starting there. He's trying to impress Barcelona, maybe. Trying to leave Chelsea. So I think he's going to be a good pick there. Next defender that we will get is Joao Cancelo, another one that's going to be flying up the wing. I think he'll start. Nuno Mendes probably on the left, right? Maybe Joao Cancelo on the right. That's what I'm thinking, but we'll see. If he plays Joao Neves at right back like he did in the Nations League, I'm going to crash out. So hopefully Joao Cancelo, he had a good season. I think he's at Barca now. So, yeah, I think he'll be a good fit there. We're going to go Koundé next. Probably starting for France, right? Same type of thing, flying up and down the wing, getting crosses in, maybe even some headers, that type of thing. France is just looking really good. So, but with that, we're going to actually go straight to the midfield next because the next French player we're going to pick up is Ryan Cherki. Man, everyone knows he's a freaking techie baller. So he's getting in my team. I think he's going to have a great World Cup. He kind of finished the season at Man City decently, I would say. So yeah, I think he's going to play really good this year. Scored in the friendly against Ivory Coast. Good little goal. And he's just fun to watch, right? I think he's just going to be really good. Following along the lines of Cherki, we're going to go Jeremy Doku, his other Man City teammate who also was tearing it up towards the end of the season. Doku, man, he makes people fear for their lives when he's attacking them. And there's a lot of outside backs at this World Cup that are going to be shitting their pants when they got Doku running at him. So I'm expecting him to get a lot of points. And it's clutch that he's a midfielder, not a forward. So he's getting in the team for sure. Next one, we're going with Fede Valverde because he is one of the main guys for Uruguay. He is doing everything for him. And he's also just a baller and can do anything. And I'm sure he's going to get tons of points. So he's in the team. 4 spots left. We got 25 mil. 25 sitting on 25 mil. Shout out Drake. Next midfielder we're going to get is Bruno Fernandes. Imagine your girlfriend comes to your house and says my name, Bruno Fernandes. Man, broke the assist record. He's got the big boy CR7 in front of him trying to get Portugal to win the trophy this year. They're going to do everything they can. And I just think Bruno's going to get a ton of points because of that assist, bro. He's got a golden boot. Not golden boot, golden foot. He's got a golden foot. Not boot. Foot. Moving on. Next defender. We're going with a boy who just won his 2nd Champions League. He goes for 4.4 million, which is criminal. Pacho. Going with Pacho. Ecuador finished 2nd in qualification for South America and only conceded 4 goals, I believe, which is insane. So Pacho's getting the team. He also locks it up for PSG. So I think he's going to be a good pick. Last but not least, for the defenders, going with a man that probably made his name at the last World Cup, Molina. Played pretty decent for Atletico this year. Really keen on him, feeding the ball to Messi like he did kind of last year. He was flying up and down the wing, crossing it in, cutting it back, doing all that. Tons of clean sheets from Argentina too, so I think he's a good pick to get back there. And the last midfielder to be chosen is going to be an Englishman. Not Bellingham, not Saka, and not Rashford. It is going to be the other Iceman himself, Morgan Rogers, making the final pick in my team. Leaves us with 0.5 million left in the budget. I don't really see any place that I want to improve or anything like that, so we're going to go with this. There's plenty of friendlies in between, so I'll probably make some changes here soon if needed. But yeah, there's a team. Let's go pick the starting 11. So I ended up going with Ashley Room, as you guys can see down here. I'm pretty sure he's going to start for Curacao, and I thought might as well have another keeper that starts because what if Courtois for some reason gets injured or they save him or something like that? Who knows what would happen? But I just wanted a player that I think is actually going to play. No offense to Brady, but like I said, no idea who he is, and I didn't think he's going to play because I think there's like Matt Turner that starts for the U.S. So This is the team. Courtois in net, Joao Cancelo, Cucurella, Molina, Koundé, Valverde, Bruno Fernandes, Doku, Cherki, Messi, and Mbappe. Going with the 4-4-2 because I feel like the boys on the bench, they have probably the hardest matchups for their first game. So I'm hoping that these players have a little bit of an easier time and then they can get some points nice and easy. I got Mbappe as the captain because he's the dictator. Bruno Fernandes as the vice captain because he's going to ball out. And yeah, let's go win that money, guys. Come on. So this is the final team that I'm going with. Fellas, I'm coming for that money.